You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about Brittney Griner here in this video. As you guys know, a week ago, Brittney Griner was actually sentenced to 9 years in a Russian prison for bringing in hashish oil and vape cartridges into Russia. Now, she admitted her guilt, but the trial still went on and she was sentenced to 9 years in prison. However, the U.S. has been saying that she has been wrongfully detained for 5-6 months, however long it's actually been. And it's become very, very political, folks, because the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, came out and said that the U.S. had made Russia a substantial offer a few weeks ago or so. Russia said, nope, there has been no talks. And Russia was actually pretty clear that there would be no talks of a prisoner exchange until the trial is over. The trial is over now. Brittney Griner is in prison during her sentence right now. But however, guys, Russia has now come out and confirmed that talks have begun on a prisoner exchange to bring Brittney Griner back. Now, we don't know a whole bunch of details on this. Russia has been very clear that they want things to be very, very discreet. But this is the first time that Russia has come out and said, yes, talks have begun. Over here on Fox News, Russia confirms prisoner exchange talks with U.S. following Brittney Griner sentencing. So let's read some of this here on Fox News. For the first time since WNBA star Brittney Griner was arrested on drug charges in February, Russia has confirmed that prisoner swap negotiations with the United States are taking place. On Thursday, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesman Ivan Nechayev confirmed that negotiations between the two countries were underway. Quote, instructions were given to authorized structures to carry out negotiations, Nechayev said. They are being conducted by competent authorities, the Washington Post reported, citing Russian media state. Griner was sentenced last week to 9 years in a Russian prison after being convicted of drug possession and drug smuggling. Now, guys, that's pretty much all we have right there. There's no talks of Paul Whelan being involved in this, but we do know that the U.S. actually talked about Paul Whelan being a part of the package as well. No word on if Russia will actually involve Paul Whelan at all. Now, hopefully, you know, the U.S. haven't laid out all their chips, because CNN reported that the U.S. offered the merchant of death, Viktor Bout, in the exchange. Now, I don't believe that the U.S. should actually be doing that. This man actually is a known terrorist arms dealer who sold arms to terrorists that hate the United States. You don't give him away for a WNBA player. I mean, if there's going to be a prisoner exchange, and I'm no expert on this, folks, but maybe the U.S. actually has some Russian drug dealers or something in prison. Maybe you can actually exchange them. But when you're talking about murderers and terrorists, nowhere in the world am I giving up those guys for a WNBA player that is anti-American. Brittney Griner hates this country. Now, she may be actually out there now saying how much she loves this country, because maybe she does now, but she had to learn the hard way that America is still the best place to be on the planet, you know? But this is the first confirmation that talks have begun. Now, there's no telling how long the talks are actually going to go out, when a deal will actually be done. I mean, it could take many months. It could take years. Who actually knows? But Brittney Griner, it looks like, you know, talks have begun. Maybe she'll actually be out of prison sooner. Now, when I saw that the sentence came down, that she had to get 9 years in prison, I never thought for 1 second that she would actually be there for 9 years, because there's a lot of political pressure on the Biden administration to actually get something done. I believe that she'll be out within the next 2 years, probably, for sure. I mean, it could be months. I really don't know. But Russia, they have all the bargaining chips right here. The U.S., we don't. There's a lot of pressure to get Brittney Griner back. And will Biden actually end up giving murderers and terrorists back? If he does, my goodness, that would be a very, very bad look. Guys, Brittney Griner, whenever she comes back, she should be saying the Pledge of Allegiance every single day. She should be standing for the national anthem. She shouldn't be wearing a Black Lives Matter Marxist shirt at NBA games in the street. America should not be a Marxist country, but we know that Brittney Griner supports Marxism. Maybe she'll actually change her ways when she actually gets back, because guess what? Brittney Griner has been locked up over there in Russia for how long now? 6 months? Have you heard anything from Black Lives Matter about Brittney Griner? Chances are, folks, they probably don't even know who she is. These BLM people probably don't even know what the WNBA is. We said it before, guys. Women don't actually watch WNBA. They probably don't even know that it even exists. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, do you guys actually think that Brittney Griner will be coming home soon? And if so, how fast do you actually think she can actually come back home? Is it 3 months? Is it 6 months? 3 years? 9 years? Hey, let us know. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.